About 2 months ago, I shared a full in-depth analysis of Enovix Corporation on my channel. But in October, some jaw-dropping positive news came out about this company. If you'd like to watch the full analysis, check the video you see on the screen. I've also left the link in the description. In this video, we'll go through the most recent developments together. So far, I've shared early-stage analyses of over 50 companies like ENVX, Rigetti, Wolf, and Hive, and most of them have already brought hundreds of % in profit since those days. If you don't believe it, go to my channel, watch those old videos one by one, and see for yourself. You can still take advantage of these kinds of opportunities because many of these companies are still in their early growth stages. Let's begin. In October 2025, several important updates about Enovix were announced. On October 15th, the company officially reported that it had been included in Fast Company's Next Big Things in Tech list, a prestigious ranking that recognizes revolutionary technological innovations. The report highlighted Enovix's leading progress in advanced battery technology, noting that independent tests showed their AI-1 batteries have the highest energy density currently available in the market. CEO R. Telluri stated that the growing demand for artificial intelligence puts massive pressure on battery performance, and Enovix's technology is well positioned to meet those demands. On October 14, 2025, the investment platform Investing.com released Enovix's Q2 results presentation. It showed that Enovix achieved $7.5 million in revenue for the quarter, a 98% increase year-over-year. The company significantly exceeded its Q2 2025 revenue guidance range of $4.5 to $6.5 million. As a result, its non-GAAP net income reached $2.3 million with a gross margin of 31%, compared to -15% in the previous year. However, Enovix is still operating at a loss. According to Q2 results, operating expenses totaled $28.8 million, non-GAAP operating loss was $26.5 million, EBITDA loss stood at $20.1 million, and the net loss per share was 13 cents, meaning the company has yet to achieve profitability. A key financial development was the strengthening of the company's balance sheet. During Q2, Enovix successfully completed a $232.1 million warrant program and raised an additional $360 million through convertible senior notes. As of mid-September, the company reported having $203.4 million in cash. It also confirmed the $60 million share buyback plan announced last summer. According to analysts, these moves signal Enovix's intent to raise capital for its next phase, expanding manufacturing and commercialization. Enovix shares have also gained attention recently due to macroeconomic factors and market speculation. In early October 2025, reports emerged that the U.S. government planned to increase support for lithium supply, with sources indicating an intent to acquire a 10% stake in Lithium Americas. This news pushed Enovix shares up 11.4%, reaching $11.11. However, this rise was driven more by the U.S. strategy to reduce dependence on China for lithium rather than Enovix's own technology. Still, such policies indirectly benefit domestic battery manufacturers like Enovix. That said, some analysts remain cautious about Enovix's short-term performance. According to MarketBeat's October 17, 2025 report, Enovix shares dropped 12.2% that day to $11.58, while trading volume surged by over 55%. Out of 11 Wall Street analysts, 5 rated it as a buy, 5 as hold, and 1 as sell, with a consensus price target of $17. Some institutions have set higher targets between $20 to $25, while larger firms like JP Morgan value it closer to $12. Based on the latest earnings report, Enovix posted a 13 cents loss per share and $7.47 million in revenue, which still indicates financial challenges. A recent article by Zacks Investment Research noted analysts' growing optimism toward Enovix. It mentioned that over the past month, EPS forecasts have started improving, and Enovix now holds a Zacks rank of 2 buy, placing it among high-potential stocks. Zacks' average price target is $20.89, about 81% above the current price. However, they also caution that overly optimistic targets don't guarantee returns. Analysts remain confident in Enovix's innovative battery technology but also mindful of its liquidity and profitability risks. StockAnalysis.com echoed similar views. Based on evaluations from 9 analysts, Enovix holds an average strong buy rating with a 12-month price target of $18.11, suggesting about 48% upside potential. These forecasts show that investors and market watchers view Enovix's long-term prospects positively, though its financial situation still calls for caution. Beyond analyst opinions, Enovix has been a hot topic on social media as well. For example, emphasizing the importance of execution. Such comments show that a segment of investors truly believes in Enovix's long-term potential. On Reddit, informal groups like #EnovixNation also discuss company updates, though these communities shouldn't be considered official information sources. Before moving on, I just want to remind you that my goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of October. If we can hit that milestone, I'll reveal every company in my portfolio that has already taken off and brought me serious profits. So if that sounds interesting, make sure to subscribe and help us reach the goal together. Now, let's continue. The company's leadership statements have also been closely followed by the media. CEO Raj Talluri has emphasized the importance of Enovix's innovative battery design and the critical need for high energy density in future devices, a message often echoed in positive media analyses. In addition, Enovix's Korean branch received the Best Workplace award from the South Korean government in 2025, further strengthening the company's image in terms of corporate culture and employee motivation. Enovix's future potential is closely tied to rising battery demand, technological leadership, and improved production efficiency. The company targets high-energy use markets like AI devices, AR/VR glasses, and smartphones. As AI applications drive energy consumption higher, the need for high-capacity batteries continues to grow. Enovix's EX1M cell provides 9% more capacity than current phone batteries. EX2M offers a 22% improvement, and the upcoming EX3M is expected to approach a 30% advantage, reflecting both technological superiority and market potential. However, the battery industry is extremely competitive, and Enovix has not yet reached mass production. The company still operates at a loss, and its revenue remains limited. Although prototype samples have been sent to manufacturers, large-scale sales have not begun yet. Enovix plans to complete specialized testing with several major smartphone makers by the end of 2025, potentially wrapping up by late October. Successful results could position Enovix as a reliable US-based supplier independent of China, a strong positive signal for the market. That said, economists and investors note that government policies may have only temporary effects. Enovix's real success depends on efficient production ramp-up, timely product launches, and achieving scalable profitability. Strengthening domestic lithium mining and processing could reduce costs, but that requires broader ecosystem changes. Analysts agree that to improve its profitability path, Enovix must validate its production logic and scale up with new manufacturing lines. While the stock price already reflects some optimism for future success, if execution goes as planned from 2026 onward, the shares could have significant upside potential. But any delays are expected to negatively impact the price, and everyone knows that. And before we wrap up, if you'd like to get up to $30 worth of free stock or crypto, you can register on the Quantfury platform using my invite link pinned in the comments. And if you enjoy my videos, you can also buy me a cup of coffee using the other link in the comments. It's a small gesture, but it really helps keep me motivated to keep making more videos like this.